The two things, pitchers and catchers reporting to camp in the Chicago Auto Show, those are the two things that you look to go, nah, we're going to be okay.
Yeah, we are going to be okay.
We're going to get through this.
Despite the weather.
Jennifer Morand is here. Jennifer's got so many titles, I don't know where to start. How about president of the Chicago Auto Show?
That sounds like a good one.
Now, that's a pretty cool title to have in general, and the CATA folks are great, Chicago Auto Trade Association, and dealt with them for a long time. But how does a nice girl like you get in the car biz?
So, it's an interesting question. I grew up going to the Chicago Auto Show as a child with my dad and my family. It was a winter tradition for us. And I think that many families probably share that same tradition here in Chicago. And, just fascinated by all the vehicles, the technology. It used to be, you probably remember back in the day where you could walk around, you have a bag, you kind of collect the different brochures. Yep. Now all that's digitized. But, there's just something really exciting and fun about being at the auto show. So I was lucky enough after college to have an internship with the good folks at the CATA.
Yeah.
And kind of full circle, did my own thing for a few years and came back and just really happy to be a part of it. And, especially when you said the dealers, you work for these dealers and they're just so wonderful. And it's so, you talk about different galas and the charity component and they support these charities. So, it feels like home.
Car dealers, Andre, this.
Yeah.
Car dealers are the backbone of their community. Car dealers buy the Little League uniforms. Car dealers are the ones that employ tons of people in their towns. You need to support the car dealers because the auto manufacturers, if they had their way, I'm not breaking any news here, they would love to go to an online sales model and just have garages set up, where you go in and get your car serviced. You need car dealers, support your car dealers, get out and buy a car.
Absolutely. I love the fact, well, congratulations on your success because you're the woman in charge and I love that. But I grew up going to the auto show too, and this is a credit to you and your team. The auto show gets better and better and better every year, and there literally is something for everyone. Literally, puppies are there. Puppies are there.
And the puppies should not drive. We've established that.
Right. But you brought up a good point. The auto show has been around. It's an institution. It's been around 116 years, but every year feels different, because it's the manufacturers bringing the newest vehicles, but also interactive fun like the puppies. Subaru has their dog adoption each year. Actually, we had a couple of good media friends who came in for our program, our media preview program, that adopted a dog. And it's fun to kind of see now, the progression of that. But we also have Honda's bringing a jet fuselage this year. So it's not just cars. Really, there is something for everybody.
And you get the test tracks again.
Right. So, you were just talking about shopping. You both are looking for a new vehicle coming up here.
Buying a new car this weekend, as a matter of fact, probably.
It is a place to shop. If you could hold out a little bit, incentives are coming back. Talk about a turbulent time in the industry, not very much uncertainty. But it's going to feel more normal.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of people do that. They shop the show and then they, connect with the dealership and then they go and they buy it after.
That's great. And what's best is that it's all under one roof. So all the vehicles are right there. You can literally cross shop. You can jump in the vehicles, sit in them, but also experience them. We have 3 indoor test tracks this year. You can actually get, into the vehicle, listen to product specialists who are very knowledgeable about it. But you can also take a test drive outdoors. We have 3 manufacturers, Ford, Subaru, and Kia are offering outdoor test drives as well.
Isn't that awesome? And you kept that, you started that, I think, during COVID, during the pandemic, when you brought it back.
This feels like the first year we were really clear of COVID.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you're clear of COVID last year, but this year feels like it's back to the normal.
Absolutely. And I think just, to that sentiment of it being a tradition, people are just ready to get out of the house. And, we've experienced snow the past couple days here, and it sounds like tomorrow as well. But by February, everyone's, the winter doldrums kind of kick in. It's dreary, it's dark, and, what a great time to get the family out, whether you're shopping for a new vehicle or just looking for a day of fun.
I know you want to talk about first look, but I also want to mention, because you brought it up, that idea of picking up brochures everywhere and having something to look at. Are we in a QR code world? Is that how that's all going to work?
Yeah, a lot of the manufacturers do have QR codes. You can scan it, but, they're product specialists who are there. They're really knowledgeable about the vehicles. You can ask them questions and they can send you information after. So it's not like you have to lug around bags of, pamphlets. They're just giving your email. And many people, surprisingly, are very open to giving their contact information because they want the information. They want the follow up. I mentioned, this is going to be the year we're going to see a lot of incentives start coming back. Inventory is replenished on dealer lots. So, you're going to start to see, it used to be you had to wait 6 months for the vehicle, you had to order it online, all of that. It's coming back to somewhat normalcy, which is really good to see.
Yeah, and you need to if you're giving up your email, give it up to a legitimate dealer in the show. If some guy named Ed outside goes, "Hey, can I have your email?"
Right.
Not so much.
like people at the airport. You need a ride? No.
Yeah.
First Look.
I'm glad you brought up First Look because to me, this is like the start of party season. This is an amazing event to kick off the auto show. Tickets are still available, and all the proceeds go to charity.
That's
cannot
right.
beat this.
You really can't. And I always say, too, if people are supporting any of these wonderful organizations, there's 18 in our First Look for Charity Black Tie Gala. You might as well get a great event out of it. So consider purchasing a ticket, firstlookforcharity.org. The tickets are now live. But that is really a night. It's a first look, hence the name of the Chicago Auto Show before it opens to the public the following day. You get a glimpse at all the latest vehicles, but you also get to sample some wonderful food from local restaurants in Chicago as well as McCormick Place's premier
See
caterer.
some celebrities. Everybody's decked out.
And by the way, the best swag, too, I still have a pair of Cadillac slippers.
Of course.
very
That I
nice.
got from First Look.
We
lot of
need
prize
to bring that
Tips to
back.
heels and it's
yeah.
the best.
There's a line just, people run back to the Cadillac area just to get those slippers.
Yeah.
And prize giveaways, too.
So this year we're giving away a brand new vehicle, 2024 Chevy Blazer. So I know Andre was talking about maybe getting an SUV. So
Yeah.
And I
have a
drive
chance to win
I drive a Chevy Blazer.
Yeah,
It's a
you
great
do.
truck.
I've been saying I need, and obviously every winter I say I don't have an SUV, but every year I say I want to try the SUVs. But I love the auto show because when you're a kid, you go to a museum, everything is don't touch. The auto show gives you an opportunity to get in, experience it, see if this is the right size and fit for you, and I just love the interaction.
yeah, I agree, and it's so fun to see just the faces of people when they see the new vehicles because there's not really one area where you can see all the latest and greatest, and so it's a great place to shop if you're looking to shop, but also like I said, just to get out and have fun.
Yeah, it really is.
It's great to have you here. The important thing people need to know is it's not that far away, so plan ahead, get your tickets. You can order tickets.
Yep, ChicagoAutoShow.com. You can purchase them in advance, and it's like you said, QR codes. You just go up to the gate and scan it. Super easy. We also are offering a lot of discount tickets. So we happen to have the big game inside our show, which is that opening Sunday. So we understand that people are going to be pulled away to watch that, but we're offering discounts ticket. Just wear your favorite sports apparel on that Sunday, February 11th, and you get $5 off, which we don't give discounts on weekends. But we have a couple other events I would like to mention just briefly. Miles per hour run. It's how many miles you can run inside the auto show, which is also going to take place that Sunday morning. So it'll be a lot of fun. So check that out. And then if you're not into running,
it's a sprint. How fast you can run?
Well, you know what? You could sprint, you could walk it. But just how many miles you can get in 1 hour. So it's not a race per se.
That's
you just
cool.
It's a loop, right? So you go through the auto show, and it's before people are there.
No,
so you
that's
kind of
smart.
get to
Love
see
that.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real nice.
Yeah, that's smart.
You
That's
get the
very
first
smart.
look after the first look.
Yeah,
And First Look tickets
Yes.
on sale as well now.
First Look for Charity tickets are on sale, firstlookforcharity.org, but everything's on ChicagoAutoShow.com. You can find it there. And we hope to see you there.
It's great, and you have food. Andre wanted to know.
Lots of
Shh, it's
food.
true.
Lots of food. So, no shortage there.
It's great to meet you. I know you stressed getting in here, but you're great. So I hope you'll come back.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Jen. We'll see you there.
I didn't hear a commitment to come back, did you? I really didn't hear
She'll
a
be
commitment.
back.
No,
I think so.
don't
She'll
know.
be
She
back with
can't-
me.
She can't hear us now. Jennifer Morand, president of the Chicago Auto Show, and thanks again to the CATA for the work you guys do.